C to see all of those details. So let's get started on the first game right here. So we have Lepac going in with Magyars, and we're gonna see Monty with Berbers in Arabia for starting out, and then it goes to the loser of each game. So really good gold here for Lepac, very much secure. On the other hand, Monty has it a little bit forward, but he's gonna be able to wall all of this space, I think, and it's not gonna be that much trouble. Here walling, kind of an interesting wall, really. Maybe I would have liked to wall here or scout somewhere else and see what's up. Barry's picking up immediately. Walling off really closely. It kind of reminds me, oh, and by the way, I think I should preface all of this by saying I am not really good at Age of Empires or casting. So this is gonna be a little bit of a train wreck, I think, but we'll do our best. So, walling up really closely. This reminds me a lot of like playing Vikings, but you know, I don't know enough to know why you would want to wall that much off. Maybe it's something against Berbers that he wants to be careful of, but Berbers don't have, well, they do have faster infantry, I believe. So, we're gonna start out here, already in Feudal Age, so it's all about getting into Castle Age, getting a little bit of aggression early, making sure that your opponent is not pushing way further than you. Is there a hole here? I don't think there is a hole. Is there a hole here? No. Well, we're gonna see exactly what falls of that particular branch. So there is a hole here, but I don't think, you know, it's not walled off, but I don't know if that's gonna be trouble. So 3 pikemen or spearmen and 2 scouts for Monty going up here. Lepac has 3 scouts, so it's not that 4 scouts now. It's not perfect, but it'll have to do for now. So 35 to 35 villagers, nobody taking a particular lead. Losing one of the scouts is not ideal, mostly because it was free, no damage going there. Spearman getting a little bit of damage in, that's good, but you know, 3 versus 2 is gonna be a pretty clear victory. Lepac has to be careful that he doesn't over chop on the berries here, because he's already on this one, I think. Yeah, so that has about 100 left. Chopping up more wood, walling off the rest of his base right now. There is a single pikeman here, or spearman here, that is trying to kill him, but he's not gonna be able to. So another spearman coming in, but oh, got the kill on the scout, that's pretty good. There is one really weak. This should be won by Monty, handedly. So then, Monty, what's he doing? He got bait axe. So Lepac doesn't have eco upgrades yet. He doesn't have horse collar, he doesn't have bait axe. So that's gonna put him behind by quite a bit, I think. At least when it comes to the... Oh, and look at that amount of villagers getting queued. That's a lot of resources, like food resources, that are not available right now. And he is gonna want to eventually get into Castle Age, I think. Hopefully he finishes off those villagers quickly to be able to do that. He also doesn't have any save stone right now. He only has this, so a defensive castle is gonna be kind of difficult. Or, you know, defensive towers are gonna be kind of difficult if you don't have any stone there to like do anything about it. Monty does have stone on the back of his base, and right now there are a couple of scouts trying to get in, but they're gonna get housed and not be able to do that. And the scouts actually managed to get in here probably from the gate, but I don't know, they might not be able to do a lot of damage given that the TC is right here, but that is still a lot of you know, annoyance that Monty's able to do right now. So both are able to go up to the next stage, I believe. I think Lepac was just waiting to have enough resources. Monty's waiting to have a couple more villagers, it looks like. 45 to 44. Building a market as well to close off this secondary gate. And now we're gonna have Still chopping, getting another farm and mill set up here. The gold is just really good. I don't think Lepac is going to be able to do much there. And just now, the final scout from Monty is going to go down. Getting a couple of horse upgrades as well as the horse color, like Bloodlines horse color for Monty. Getting the gold mining, probably going to go knights then, I think Monty. Get a couple of Berber knights and try to harass the ever-living stuff out of Lepac. Getting he's gonna go crossbows. Crossbows versus knights. I don't think it's a really good pick. It might be good, but you know, kind of a scary situation in that sense. Getting forging, so that is gonna give the knights a little bit more damage, I believe. So they are roughly equal there. 2 villagers advantage for Monty. Not the best, but he has control over most of this. He's really walled in right now, but I think he's fine with that. He has his stable on the outside, so he can pull out knights to his opponent fairly quickly. So both in Castle Edge now. Let's see what they decide to build up. So building cavalry archer, right? So not crossbows, just cavalry archer. And on the other side we're getting knights out. Scale barley armor is gonna help those knights survive a little bit longer. Getting a market here to wall off. Probably will want to build a TC somewhere around here, or maybe here in front, to be able to grab the stone and have access to castles, because otherwise, like, you either grab this stone or this stone, but maybe you could grab the 2. Oh, here's the TC. It was a market there. So these 2 TCs are fine. I guess you want to get a 3rd TC, but I don't know where. You have pretty good save goal right there, but Monty is he's just getting camel archers and knights right now from a bunch of from 3 stables. So Lepac right now is getting those eco upgrades. He doesn't have wheelbarrow yet, which is not ideal. He's gonna want to get that as soon as possible. Monty's gonna push up with a siege workshop, which is a pretty good idea, but we're gonna see what happens with the cav archers. Producing a lot of them right now. He has about 8 on the field. Yeah, 8 on the field. But Monty has already 9 knights and a bunch of cav. Oh no, and there was a hole here. That's really unfortunate. Lepac has to win this fight, otherwise he's gonna be fucked. So the camels are just gonna make short work of that cav archery if you don't move them around. And there you go. And now the siege warship is gonna come in, is gonna be able to take down a lot of this. Like, probably this is one of the easy targets. Getting the houses is also really good. Good walling here, or at least an attempt at walling for Lepac, trying to keep those villagers alive, but now they're gonna go in the camels, and the gold is also gonna get raided, and I think this is gonna be GG for game number 1. Pretty hard to come back from this one, because Monty is, you know, wheelbarrow, villager advantage, military advantage. Yep, it was just a matter of time before Monty